Hello, what's up, and what's happening? Welcome back to the Jaguars franchise. Today, we take on those Houston Texans live from Reliant Stadium. They are 4-3. We are 7-0, and yet again in this division, there's no team below 500. Chris Sims, 725 yards passing so far this season. Steven Jackson, 698 yards. One time was leading the league in rushing, still a top 5 rusher as of right now. Jake Jackson is back up just under 200 yards rushing. Lewis has the most receptions and most yardage. Fitzgerald has the most receiving touchdowns, tied with Chad Jackson. Then the O-line, Pancake City, Denny's, IHOP, Nations, wherever you get your pancakes from. I hope you enjoy them with extra butter and a side of bacon. Thomas, 22 tackles, 3 for loss, 7 sacks for Hayward, 4 for Henderson, 3 for Lee, Sanders with 2. Pruitt, 3 picks, Murphy with 2, Williams with 2, Sanders and Thomas with 1 pick apiece. This is not a very good Houston Texans team. It was last season that they lost their starting quarterback, and Pennington, he plays for Washington now. Andre Johnson now plays for the Dallas Cowboys. Mario Williams is 88 overall, Albert Haynesworth is 92 overall, and those are basically your standouts. Gardner, he was a rookie last year. He's out right now. Tim Hasselbeck, he's out as well. So it's going to be Burt at quarterback. He is in his 5th year. Jason Campbell will back him up. Marcus Harrison was their first round pick. 85 speed, 99 carry, 94 break tackle, 88 agility, 87 acceleration, no carries. No, maybe he's been hurt. I don't think so. I think his pride is hurt. 85 overall. But when you're backing up an icon, you're backing up an icon. And sometimes you just don't get the snaps, man. So it will be Deuce McAllister trying to get loose. Jacksonville's on top, followed by those Tennessee Titans, those Houston Texans, and those 4-4 Indianapolis Colts. So we're going to get the football first. MJD coughs it up, but Barry is there for the recovery. We're going to start the ball game off at the 29-yard line. We get the ball to 39, and there goes Taylor, the former Cleveland Brown, with the takedown there. Gain of just 2. Sims drop back the pass. Sims throws it over the middle, caught by Larry Fitzgerald. And look at him just work open. And Sims was able to find him. He was rolling the other way. Larry Fitzgerald was coming that way, but to the other side. And we still connect the dots. Going up the gut, and we get brought down by Randolph. He forces a fumble, but yet again we're there for the recovery. So 3rd down, Sims has it. Sims under pressure. Sims going down. Super Mario gets the sack. And he's like, yo, let me hear it. Come on, Houston, we're looking for the upset. We need this crowd. We need our quarterback to do something as well. We need our running game to do something. Deuce McAllister up the gut, brought down by Will Demps. Yet again, Albert Prescott is shaken up. That pass going to be incomplete, and now it's 3rd down and 3. Burt throws it, and he barely got that thing off. It goes absolutely nowhere, and our defense gets to stop. Williams, the punter for Houston, sends this one deep, and MJD gets it from his 20-yard line and takes it up to the 32. 1st down and 10. I formation up the gut goes Steven Jackson, and we love to see that. Some power football. That's Jags football. We're going to run the ball again. Jackson going to get spun around, but picks up a 1st down. Mario Williams looking for a holding call, not going to get it. Sims going to roll right. Now he's going to stop. He's going to pop, find Larry Buchanan. When you give Sims all day, he's going to make something happen. And Buchanan, the bowling ball, 5'11", 250, coming through with the soft hands and a fresh set of downs. So we're on the other side of the 50. Sims going to fire it to Jammer, and AC Jammer makes the catch right there. And that's going to be a 1st down. 2nd down and 10. Jake Jackson, he's going to take this one up the middle, and he's going to pick up a gain of 8. 3rd down and 2, I formation, 3 receivers. Looking downfield, and we had Jackson, talking about Chad Jackson, open, but we didn't pull the trigger, and Randolph gets in there for the sack. So we got to settle for a field goal. Kick is up. Kick is good. So Houston does stop us, and maybe that will give them some life. The big question is that offense. That offense leaves much to be desired, and when you lose 2 of the better players in this franchise, you can only expect it to be a struggle. But right there they find Bailey. They have 2 rookies at receiver that get a bunch of playing time and a bunch of targets. Bailey with the catch right there. Bailey another grab. And now they're on the other side of the 50 for the first time today. 2nd down and 4. Deuce McAllister to the right side, and He gets gobbled up by Sanders. 3rd down and 2. We get some pressure. They throw it. It's caught. Atkins, the other rookie, makes the catch right there, and he hangs on to it for a 1st down. Then Deuce, trying to get loose, takes it up the gut, brought down by Andre Thomas. 2nd down and 2. McAllister gets the carry. McAllister gonna get brought down at the 25, and this Houston Texan team look like they're getting ready to score. They're gonna run the thing with McAllister again. Hayward gets them right around the line of scrimmage. They're able to pick up 1 yard on that run play. Burt looking downfield under some pressure, picked off. Andre Thomas is loose, and Andre Thomas, without a Texan in sight, is going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Andre Thomas on a pick 6. Deontay Johnson got in there with the pressure, and that led to a bad pass, and that errant throw goes for a pick 6 to end the 1st quarter of play. So 10-0. Houston is down, but they got the football right back. That's the best thing about giving them a pick 6. Get right back on the horse and get to try it again. Dust yourself off and try it again, as McAllister going to pick up 3 yards. 2nd down and 7, split back look. Burt throws it to the left side, caught and then dropped. A big hit put on the receiver. I believe that was Darren Williams that laid the lumber there. Now they're going to go with a draw play with Harrison. His first carry as a rookie is a draw play on 3rd down, and he's not going to get the 1st down yardage. So Jackson gets the carry. And remember, Jackson, we drafted him, and his overall is not that far off from Harrison. So we have done a good job season in and season out picking up talent, and that's why we're one of the best teams in this franchise at 92 overall. Steven Jackson picks up a 1st down there. We give it to him here up the gut, gets brought down after a solid pickup of 8. 2nd down and 2. Sims looking, throws it to the flat. Steven Jackson's left open, and he's going to get chopped down, but picks up a gain of around 10 in the 1st down. 2nd down and 11. Sims rolls left, throws it on the run, but the accuracy was not there on that one. 3rd down and 11. Sims dropping back. Sims holding on to the ball, and Ben Taylor gets to him. We were waiting for Larry Fitzgerald to cross the middle linebacker. It took too long, and by the time he did finally get past him, Taylor was on top of Sims, and we got to get the ball back to Houston, but we pin them inside their 20. They've only crossed the 51 times so far this 1st half. Burt throws it, caught by McAllister, brought down by Deontay Johnson, and now it's going to be 2nd down and 6. They get the ball to McAllister, brought down by Reggie Hayward. And now it's going to be 3rd down and inches. There's only been 1 conversion on 3rd down. That was by Houston, and it wasn't right there. So we have combined for 1 for 7 on 3rd down, and we have not converted a 3rd down here with the Jaguars offense. That pass going to be caught by AC Jammer, so if we can avoid 3rd down, that would be lovely. We do so right there as we pick up a 1st down on 1st down, and then we get rocked. The ball hits the grass again, but we do recover the fumble again. So we're 0 for 3. Can we make it work here? Sims gets hit by Williams, throws it up for Berry, makes the catch, but couldn't get that last foot down in bounds, and Sims is shaken up. If he can't go, we got Mike Harris, 1st-round rookie, who's played pretty well this season when called upon. So Houston's defense is keeping them in the ball game. Burt throws it. That pass caught. Atkins hauls it in. And it's going to be a gain of 4 right there, just over 3 minutes ago in this one. McAllister brought down at around the 20-yard line. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 6, 4-man rush. They go with a play fake, and we nearly walk away with another interception. 1st down and 10. We're going to run the ball with Steven Jackson. He's going to get popped by Mario Williams. Gain of 2 there. 2 minutes on the clock. We give it to Jake Jackson, and he gets brought down by Randolph. 3rd down and 4. Can we convert here? Looking for Steven Jackson, and we will convert on 3rd down. Move those chains. 1st down, Jaguars. Beautiful route out of the backfield by the big running back, showing off those soft hands as well. So, minute 34 on the clock. 1st down and 10. Out of the gun. We fire it to the backside, and that's caught by AC Jammer. Sets up 2nd down and short, going back to Jammer. Makes the catch there, and this time he has a 1st down. Gets dragged down inside Houston's 30-yard line. Sims looking deep downfield. Fitzgerald has a step, makes the catch, and brought down right at the goal line. Sims to Fitzgerald is a very, very good combination that we need more of moving forward if we want another Super Bowl. Jackson up the gut, and Jackson will not be denied touchdown And just like that, we are up 17 to nada. And that is going to do it for the first half of play. So Houston got to figure something out on offense. They've only crossed the 51 time. They do have 77 yards passing, 33 yards rushing, but that one turnover does not help because that led to a pick six, or that was a pick six, I should say. Johnson laying the lumber. Gay got smacked at the 22, and that's where Houston would take over. McAllister to the left side, brought down by Barton. Second down and 10. Burt throws it, caught by Bailey. He gets gobbled up, and now it's going to be third down and 7. Atkins in motion. Offset look, toss play to Harrison. He's going to get brought down by our man Thomas, who's one of the best tacklers in the league, and he looks like a pretty good running back. Got the visor, got some tattoos. I mean, he looks decent, but I'm just saying, if you're not going to use him like that, why draft him like that? And I get Deuce McAllister. I get it. But you got the number 1 running back taken in the draft. Anyways, up the gut goes Steven Jackson, going to play bully ball and picks up a first down. Up the gut again. Jackson gets wrapped up. That's Albert Hainsworth with the stop. Third down here. We throw it. Larry Fitzgerald makes the catch, and he's off to the races. Another solid route by the big receiver out of Pittsburgh, and he's able to run away from the defense. Big body receivers don't really have that kind of speed, but Larry Fitzgerald does. Jackson up the gut, and he's going to pick up a decent gain there of 7. Second down and 3. We're going to give it to him again here, and he gets wrapped up shy of the first down. So another third down. Sims looking. Buchanan wide open. Can't make the catch. And now we got to settle for a field goal. Kick is up, kick is good. So some credit to that Houston defense. They've only allowed 1 touchdown. The other one was on the pick 6. But their offense is just absolutely dreadful right now. They can go with a play fake. Burke gonna fire that thing. Broken up by Darren Williams. Nearly intercepted. Burke looking downfield. Give me that Yahoo Zay Hurt. Give me that user interception. And we got this thing going back the other way. So inside the 5, we run it on 3rd and goal. And we get the nod. But obviously we're in field goal range. So we'll settle for another field goal. Because as long as they can't score, we can kill you with 3s all game long. Gave from inside his own 5 up to the 20, 25, and brought down by John Murphy as he crosses the 25 to the 27. They run the ball. McAllister got away from Smith and brought down by Murphy. Gain of 4 there. Out of the gun, Burt fires it over the middle, caught by Atkins, but shy of the first down. So third down and 1. We stack the box. They give it to Deuce McAllister, picks up the first down just barely. Johnson with the takedown. They're going to run the ball, and Deuce going to go nowhere. I mean, they pull the guard, we read it, and Sanders just knifes right in there for the TFL. Third down and 11. Burt fires it. That pass dropped. And, I mean, at this moment in time, you got to be frustrated if you're rooting for the Texans. Like, this is a rough day, especially when their defense is trying to keep you in as best they can. Sims looking downfield, caught by Fitzgerald. He has been clutch on third down. Have not called Mercedes Lewis name so far this game. So it's first down and 10. We're going to run the ball with Jackson. Jackson trying to get loose, and Jackson, he's going to pick up a gain of around 9. So third down and short. Sims looking downfield for Buchanan, who drops it, and maybe we got to put Mercedes Lewis in that fullback because he's still getting targets, although he ain't catching the football. That pass incomplete, and the crowd is starting to turn just a little bit. Second down. Burt under pressure, throws it, nearly picked. And again, some more boo birds for you. Third down and 10. Nickel defense for the Jaguars. 3 receivers for the Houston Texans. Burt fires it to the flat, caught by Harrison. But he goes nowhere fast. Thomas there for the takedown, and we take over just shy of midfield. We run the ball. Jackson brought down by Randolph, who has a sack and a handful of tackles. We give it to Jackson again, and he meets the contact head on and takes it all the way to the first down marker. Not quite across it, so it's going to be third and short. Jackson trying to get the first down, and Mario Williams got hit with that Mario star, and he was like, nah, you are not going to get away from me today. Hit him with that red shell, automatic. McAllister to the left side, and McAllister going to get brought down. Demp's going to bring him down, but he slowed him up, and the rest of the Jags defense was there. Burt looking downfield under pressure, and down he goes. Third down and 8 now. Burt has it. Under some pressure, throws it into the hands of Darren Williams. Another pick for this defense, and like you just got to scratch your head. They only crossed the 50 one time, and that led to a pick six, and that leads to a touchdown to MJD. Carter's first of the season last week, catches another one here this week, and all is well with our three-headed rushing attack. Can't really call it a three-headed attack. We're going to really use two guys, but you know what I mean. Anderson makes the catch right there, takes it up to about midfield. Burke gonna hand it off to McAllister, breaks one tackle, and then he gets chased down from behind. 2nd down and 8, quick pass, intercepted again. The Antoine Johnson with another user, and it's time to turn off the lights and put the children to bed. This is absolutely ridiculous. We're gonna run the ball with Jackson, and Jackson gonna take this one up past the 30-yard line. I mean, these two teams, it really shouldn't be close at all. That Houston defense kind of kept us in check, although we were scoring. We just weren't putting up touchdowns like that at a crazy clip. We've only scored 2 offensively, 1 pick 6. The rest have been field goals. Jackson going to get met by Taylor, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So 3rd down and 12 now. Our formation, we give it to MJD, and MJD is still the fastest, most explosive running back on the roster. Maybe he needs some more carries. I mean, him and Steven Jackson are up for a new contract. Do we re-sign both? I don't know. Do they even want to come back? I don't know. 37-0 is the score, though, so that's a good look. Burke gonna fire this one. That pass caught by Mr. Anderson, and they get up to midfield. They haven't crossed it just yet, though. 2nd down, Burt looking under some pressure, and they're going backwards. So far, they've only crossed the 51 time. 3rd down and 17, we send a blitz. He gets away from Johnson, but won't get away from John Henderson. His 2nd sack of the ball game is 4th down and 20. Burt gonna throw it to the flat. Hey, is what it is at this moment in time. Why you throw it to the flat is beyond me. On 4th and 20, you might as well just punt it away at that point, or just not run the play. Could just milk the clock. So we take a knee. 37-0 is the score. Chris Sims, 12 of 21, touchdown, 157 yards passing. We ran the ball a lot. Steven Jackson, 28 carries. MJD, 1 for a touchdown, 25 yards. And then Jake Jackson, 5 for 13. Receiving, again, no Mercedes Lewis. No catches for him today. AC Jammer got 4 for 39. Leigh Fitzgerald, 4 for 71. MJD caught a touchdown pass. That was our only touchdown thrown today. I don't even think that Mercedes Lewis got a target today. So that's shame on me. Again, I love me some Buchanan. I love a true fullback, but maybe, just maybe, we got to utilize Lewis in the backfield from time to time, because those play action passes, the fullback in that spotted 2-wide banana just stay open. Defense balled out. Johnson with 2 picks, Williams with a pick, Thomas with a pick. Sammy Burt, 4 interceptions, no touchdowns, 12 of 30. Absolutely atrocious numbers. McAllister, 14 carries for 36 yards. And then Harrison, I mean, he only had 2 carries, but he had 8 yards. That's 4 yards a clip last time I checked. So might want to give him the ball. I'm just saying, you spent a 1st-round pick. I believe that he was the 1st running back taken. So, yeah, there's that. But our guy, Jake Jackson, is not too far off from him when he got drafted late in was it the 2nd round? 1st round? I forget what I think. I'm going to say 1st round. I really don't remember. All I do know is that the Falcons, they lose to the Saints. The Niners beat the Panthers. Skins, they fall to the Cardinals in overtime. You know what happened in Houston. The Bengals fall to those Cleveland Browns. The Browns are 4-4. Those Cowboys take care of the G-men. The Cowboys are 5-3. The Ravens and Steelers meet again. Steelers win. They're 4-4. The Raiders, they get shut out by the Chargers. Chargers are 6-2, one of the best teams in the league. Bills over those Broncos. Rams over those Seahawks. Those Jets, they lose to the Dolphins. Titans, they don't continue to win. The Colts give them their 1st loss of the season. Titans are 7-1. Lions over the Packers, and then you got the Patriots over those Chiefs. Next week, we're going to be taking on those New Orleans Saints. They come in with a top 15 scoring offense and a top 15 rushing, but total offense is 21st, passing offense is 22nd. Total defense is ranked in the 20s, but that rush defense is top 11. Our numbers are a little bit better, to say the least. Can we stay unbeaten is the question, though. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best today. Too many game, my friends. Peace, love. Hot sauce.